Moving on from the Woodfords, we've got the Hatfields. Now, there's two Thomas Hatfields living in Middlesbrough at the time. There was a senior and a junior. So I'm going to do the junior, who was this guy, and he was the superintendent of the swim baths.
Hannah Hatfield, his wife, who's 29. Oh, she's older.
You've got Annie Hatfield, a daughter, and she's 6. Then you've got Tom Hatfield, who's a son, he's 4.
Then we've got John Gattenby Hatfield, who's also the son, who's 2.
Then you've got Bertha Hatfield, the daughter, she's 1. He was born in Stokesley, North Yorkshire in 1893. He started swimming at age 5. By the age of 12, he had won his first title, senior champion of Middlesbrough. At 16, he won the Yorkshire quarter mile, knocking 11 seconds off the previous best time.
His father was the superintendent of Middlesbrough Baths, where John did most of his training. He was also known to train in the River Tees, Smithstock, a flooded quarry in Great Ayton, and the boating lake in Albert Park.
Oh, lovely.
It was not uncommon for crowds of 2,000 to 3,000 people to come and watch him train. Jesus.
What? Yeah, just watch me whilst I swim through Albert Park.
Just crowd round the lake in there.
In 1912, Hatfield was chosen for the Stockholm Olympic Games.
Hatfield returned home with 2 silver medals and a bronze to a hero's welcome. He was greeted at Darlington railway station by a crowd of 20,000 people.
John Gattenby Hatfield is Jack Hatfield.
Oh, from the Jack Hatfield.
Yeah.
I think that's named after.
And they were very briefly living here.
So you got John Williams Sherris, the head. He's 45 and he's a blacksmith at the shipyard.
Then we've got Isabella Sherris, his wife. She was only 28.
Bit of an age gap.
Oh.
How many years is it?
Fucking hell, 17.
The reason the age gap exists is because that John was married to another woman first. And had the first set of kids with her.
Then next you've got William G. Sherris. He's a son, he's 24. I remember them days.
I'm guessing that from a previous relationship because she's 28.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
We'll pop a baby out when I'm 4.
August the 15th, 1904, William George Sherris, he was 27, he married Hannah Harland White, who was 25. They were both single and they got married at St Barnabas in the town. He's a plater at the shipyard and he got married from 4 Garnet Street. So he stood at that door on the day of his wedding to go to St Barnabas Church, which I think is quite cool. So he got ready in that house with his flower on and everything, yeah.
They were married round about here, weren't they? Is that right?
Well, yes, it's interesting where they would have done the marriages at that point.
Yeah.
But certainly it would have either been at these steps.
Yeah.
We've got Frederick Sherris, the son, who's 19, and works as a railway fireman.
Hello.
Hello, Malcolm Sherris here.
Hello, Malcolm. It's Sean from Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Is your granddad Frederick? Is that right?
It was Frederick, yeah.
All right. So did you get to meet him?
Yeah, hell aye.
Right.
Went round to see him on Sunday mornings occasionally.
All right. Cool.
He worked night shift
Okay.
on the railways.
Yeah. I have a fireman, yeah.
Get in the buggy. Fucking choo, Jasmine. Fucking choo. We've got alcohol.
Oh,
sack. What a call! Just let me throw that in the engine.
And he drove a train from Middlesbrough to Whitby. It was a goods train more than a passenger train.
Right, so just cargo, really.
Yeah, that's right. When he finished, he would help clean the engine out. He'd then sleep in the cab for an hour or so. He drank an awful lot.
Yeah.
Somebody would carry him home. He'd sleep from 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock and then get up and go to work.
Got her name is Jane, is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
He called her Ginny.
Ginny.
Used to get invited round to lunch at school time.
Yeah.
Instead of him going home, I mean, it's not a great deal of difference between Eyre Street and Kildare Street, really.
Yeah.
But I would go around there for lunch, and she'd do potatoes and things, you know. She used to boil me potatoes and mash them for me for my lunch and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
The whole point about her house was there was no electricity.
Right.
He didn't want it.
Oh, so he didn't want it put in?
No, he didn't want it. He didn't want electricity. But what could he do with it? I mean, put the lights on, of course, but he had gas lights.
Right.
And the cooking was done on the big fireplace.
Okay, so he just didn't want to modernise any of it.
No, didn't want to modernise it at all. She had this torch. It looked like a gun. And she was found at the bottom of the stairs with a torch in her hand. The torch was still on. He died accidentally by falling downstairs.
Okay, do you know what he died of? I don't know.
I have no idea what he died of, to be honest with you. I think he just age, really.
Yeah.
He smoked, but I mean, he didn't smoke cigarettes. He only smoked a pipe. But he was also keen on cutting my grandma's hair.
Right. You got along with him?
Not really, no.
All right, so he was strict?
He took great pleasure in crushing your fingers when he shook hands. You had to shake hands every time you met him.
Right.
And he'd crush, I mean, I was only 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And he used to crush my fingers. He was a funny guy, really.
And you've got John R. Sherris, the son, who's 16, and he's an apprentice lithographer. A lithographer is an individual who specialises in the printmaking process. This involves drawing or painting designs onto a flat surface, like stone or metal, then using that surface to print images. A lithographer's role is to create and manipulate these plates, ensuring the accurate and consistent transfer of the image.
Then we've got Annie Sherris, who's a daughter, who's 12.
So after William and Hannah got married, they moved to Coster Street. They've been married 6 years and they've got no kids at this point. And then you've got, underneath them two, you've got Edwin Hunt. He's a boarder, he's 23 and he's single, and he's a commercial clerk at the water board. Edwin Hunt would marry Annie Sherris. So obviously whilst he was lodging with William and Hannah, Annie would come over and see her brother, and she's fell for the lodger.
You've got Thomas Sherris, the son, who's 10.
Thomas Sherris married in Whitley Bay to Elizabeth Peacock, and he was went into war, and he was 23. He was 5'3", so he was quite short. He had brown eyes and light brown hair, and they lived up north in Northumberland, and then they emigrated to New York in 1948 to be near their daughter, and Thomas and his wife remained here for the rest of their lives, and they both died in America.
Then we've got Oswald Sherris, who's 3.
So on the 21st of September 1897, after being born at 4 Garnet Street, Oswald Sherris was baptised right here at St Hilda's Church. So this is where John and Isabella would have been over 120 years ago, and this is where effectively Oswald's life started. So I'm in the Lake District, just between Whitehaven and Workington, where Oswald Sherris moved to from Middlesbrough. He married Doris Johnston, and to see if the Johnsons, through the in-law line, has any photographs or knowledge about Oswald. He's related to Oswald Sherris.
Yeah,
Is that right?
you're on the right track there. Come in a minute. Take a seat. This is the four of them.
Right. So that's your wife on the
This end,
on the end, yeah.
That's her sister Margaret, brother Alan, and William.
Right.
Well, all three of those are still alive.
Would Margaret know the most?
No, Alan, I should think, will know more about the, I think of his name, Oswald's son.
Clifford.
Clifford.
Clifford and Violet had no kids, I don't think.
No.
And that's where the line stopped.
Clifford was a merchant navy. Hello, Al. All right. Jenny's there. I've got a chap there looking for a family tree on your side.
Originally lives at, wait a minute, get this right. Burridale Terrace.
And that they lived at Vulcan Park.
Yeah, well, that's it. According to this, yeah. I can't remember the speed bump.
Down here?
Yeah. You get to the edge of the road.
Yeah.
Where you turn left.
Destination is on your right.
We're past it.
Stop here.
Turn around and then 46 there. Yeah,
46 there?
they lived here.
Oswald was a bank manager in Middlesbrough, and he came over and I don't know which bank it was over here in. Then he met me Auntie Dorry. They married. I won't tell you Clifford and Violet, but they had no children. And Clifford, well, they're both intelligent people. He was working in the Navy. Clifford once told me he'd been around the world 4 times. Violet died first, because she really was cancer for a while. When Violet died, we sold the house. It was left to one of my other cousins, and they sold it. And then Clifford were living away flat in Whitehaven. But I think Violet organised that flat for Clifford before she died.
Was Oswald like a nice man?
Lovely fella. Yeah, well, it was a sad end to the family, really, wasn't it?
Henry Davidson Sherris, the son. He's 10 months. Fuck me, these guys had a hobby, but why is he double barrel name?
I don't know.
So on the 19th of June 1900, also after being born at Garnet Street, Henry Davidson Sherris was baptised right here at St Hilda's Church. So yet again, John and Isabella were also here at the start of Henry's life. And it's strange, isn't it? Now it's just all gone. So I was just looking down the list of Sherrises that were still in the area.
Come on.
Are you sure?
My dad was born in 1900.
Yeah, that's right, in the town, yeah.
Yeah. Harry.
Is that? Oh, there's Harry.
That's your dad?
That's his eldest brother.
Eldest brother, right?
He married Jean,
Yeah.
Still alive.
who's still alive, and she's 90 something.
That's
isn't
good,
she?
that's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is down in
10
Otley?
years older
That's
than me.
down in Otley.
Yeah, yeah, makes
And he
sense.
got dementia, and he had to go in somewhere, didn't he?
Why did Alan move to Canada? Is it?
Because he was a joiner and he was out
Right.
work here.
Now that's Rita, more grown up, and Ken.
Yeah.
She was very tall, was Rita. That's Ken when he was little. He was canny when he was little. If you look at all those kids, you can tell he's a sheriff, can't you?
Ken again on the step.
Yeah, that's Ken, little Ken.
Yeah, but I think that's me.
There's Ken and there's Rita.
Right.
That's Ken and Rita. You had some good motorbikes, didn't you, Ken?
Yeah.
And there's me and Ken at Whitley Bay.
There's our house.
Is that number 9?
Yeah.
So, you're on here somewhere, aren't you?
That's my sister.
Yeah. So just you two on there?
And my mum's there.
The left one.
Oh, there's him with his mum.
Yeah.
That's with his mum.
Is it Annie or Anna?
Annie. No, her name was, she was supposed to use Mariah. Right. Annie.
Mariah.
And she hated it.
Okay.
That's his mum and dad in the Lake District, but it's very tiny.
Oh, got the light on it, isn't it?
Yeah, that was at I think that was at the bottom of Windermere. There's his dad. There's his dad.
Oh, look, just caught on the
yeah, just in the corner.
Oh, you can tell the nose.
You can tell it, can't
you?
Yeah. Alan, his mum, his dad. That's Norma, which was Alan's wife, and that was Rita's husband.
Right.
And that's me down there, and that's Rita.
Just cut off.
Yeah.
Did you know, like your dad's brothers and sisters?
No. 3 brothers. Yeah, there was 3 of them.
Oswald in the Lake District?
Yes. He used to come here, didn't he, and stay at Berners Street.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't even know that your dad was talking to your uncle, did you?
Well, I knew him later on.
Yeah, later on, but you didn't know him then.
Oh, no.
And I mean, usually, you know your aunts and uncles have been very tiny,
that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Where one of them married somebody and they combined as one family.
My Uncle Harold,
yeah.
He married a sheriff.
Right.
But that was from the other side. He had one daughter, one of her daughters, something wrong with the kidneys.
Right.
And she had to have a transplant. Okay. And the mother gave her yeah.
Oh.
And then her kidney went, so
she died. Were they happy together, do you think?
His dad was very much distant. He was a bit of a gambler, and so he used to sit there on a Saturday and put bets on the horses. We found out that he wasn't what you call honest about how much he earned.
My dad was one of these that if you don't get in touch with people, you don't fall out.
And on the 4th of June 1903, John William Sherris dies.
He died of pneumonia and cardiac failure, and his brother George was in attendance.
So they laid him out in the parlour, there'd been a procession, and he was buried at Linthorpe Cemetery.
And shortly after John died, Isabella clearly didn't want to stay in 4 Garnet Street with the kids, and they moved, and that's the end of the Sherrises at 4 Garnet Street. So if you want to find out more about the next family in Garnet Street and some more interesting stories of the house to come, please continue to watch the playlist, and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on my video. So until next time, bye bye.